Here's your daily news roundup from 97.9 WGBW.
From the 97.9 WGBW newsroom, I'm Connie Fellman with this local news update. Packers' first-round draft pick Matthew Golden is helping fight hunger in his new hometown. Golden is teaming up with Sargento Cheese to present a donation this afternoon to Paul's Pantry in Green Bay. It's part of the annual Touchdowns for Hunger program. Sargento donates $2,000 toward hunger relief in Wisconsin for every Packers touchdown scored during the regular season. So far, the Packers have scored 38 touchdowns, meaning $76,000 will go toward alleviating hunger in our state. Since it began in 2003, the Touchdowns for Hunger program has raised nearly $2 million in the fight against hunger. Foxconn says it plans to spend more than $500 million to turn part of its property in southern Wisconsin into new data centers. But not everyone is cheering. According to a Wisconsin Watch report, members of Congress say the state needs to be careful about how much energy and water these projects will use. Foxconn promises about 1,400 local jobs in exchange for tax credits, but critics worry the costs could fall on regular customers. Environmental groups say data centers could demand huge amounts of power, and both Senators Tammy Baldwin and Ron Johnson say they want those concerns reviewed first. Gas prices continue to drop, hitting multi-year lows heading into Christmas. The average price in Green Bay this week is $2.63 a gallon, more than 5 cents below last week. You'll pay even less to fill up around the rest of the state. $2.56 is the average statewide right now, according to Gas Buddy. Patrick DeHaan analyzes gas prices for the company. He says gas prices have dipped below $2 a gallon in some cities across the U.S. DeHaan says barring any major disruptions, prices are likely to stay relatively low into the new year. The Packers are back on top of the NFC North. It was a back-and-forth battle, but the Packers showed why they are the team to beat in the division. Keyshawn Nixon's end zone picks sealed the deal with 22 seconds remaining for a final score of 28-21 Packers. The two teams meet up once again in just 13 days when the Packers take on the Bears in Chicago. A woman working at Cinnabon in Bay Park Square has been fired after video circulating online shows her calling customers a racial slur and then telling them she is a racist. The post on X with the video says a couple from Somalia walked up to the Cinnabon counter to order food, and the worker started making fun of the woman's hijab. The post says the couple started recording the interaction, which shows the Cinnabon employee making vulgar gestures and more derogatory comments. The couple recording the incident is heard arguing back and telling the worker she would be fired. Cinnabon issued a statement Saturday saying the employee was immediately terminated by the franchise owner and that their actions do not reflect our values or the welcoming experience every guest deserves. The incident comes amid heightened tensions surrounding Minnesota's Somalia community during recent statements by President Donald Trump. During a televised cabinet meeting last Tuesday, the president referred to the Somalian people as garbage in response to reports of government fraud among pockets of Minnesota's Somali population. The Green Bay man who allegedly supplied the gun one 5-year-old used to accidentally shoot and kill another 5-year-old 3 years ago is still waiting for an attorney, keeping his case on hold indefinitely. The State Public Defender's Office reports thousands of calls. The State Public Defender's Office reports thousands of calls made trying to find a lawyer for 38-year-old Jordan Levy Carter. Carter faces multiple charges in connection with the accidental shooting death of 5-year-old Sky Blue Evans Cowley. According to the criminal complaint, the child who did the shooting told police Levy Carter gave her the gun. He denies that claim, but says he did leave a loaded gun on a TV stand while he was in the other room. Levy Carter is currently at the Racine Correctional Institution on an unrelated drug case. Grammy-winning country music star Trisha Yearwood is coming to Green Bay. Yearwood will be at the Meyer Theater on Saturday, March 14th, for an intimate acoustic evening of stories and songs. The stop is part of Yearwood's nationwide tour promoting her new album, The Mirror, set to be released next month. Tickets for the show go on sale this Friday at 10 a.m. If you're a fan of white Christmases, you're in luck this year. Another winter snowstorm is heading our way tonight into tomorrow morning, with accumulation between 4 to 6 inches expected. The snow will be blowing, too, with wind gusts up to 30 miles per hour. So keep an eye out for drifting and slippery roads as you head into work tomorrow morning. And we could see another quick storm moving through to end the week on Friday. With news at the top and bottom of the hour all day and on demand anytime at WGBW.FM, I'm Connie Fellman, 97.9 WGBW News.
Badgers hockey is number one. Hi, I'm Mike Clemens with sports. The rankings are out, and the Wisconsin Badgers women's hockey team remains ranked number one in the nation after sweeping the Ohio State Buckeyes. The Badgers men's team ranked second in the nation behind the first place Michigan Wolverines. NFL, the Packers back at practice tomorrow. Sunday, they face the Broncos in Denver. The Broncos have won 10 games in a row. Matt LaFleur revealed that despite playing the last 2 weeks, wide receiver Dontavian Wicks still recovering from that ankle injury.
He's been battling through that, and I would say it's day to day. I mean, he was limited in practice, and we'll see how he progresses, but certainly we need him out there.
NBA, the Milwaukee Bucks have the night off. They're going to host the Boston Celtics Thursday night at Fiserv Forum. Tip-off time, 7 o'clock. The Bucks trying to snap a 2-game losing streak. Baseball, the editors of Baseball America have named the Milwaukee Brewers the Major League Organization of the Year and named Pat Murphy their Manager of the Year. With sports, I'm Mike Clemens.
Cloudy today, near 30. Snow will develop late this afternoon and continue through tonight with 4 to 7 inches possible. It's going to get windy late tonight, too, and that could create some blowing snow. Snow will gradually end. Wind will slowly die down through the day tomorrow. I'm meteorologist Sean Cable.
That's your Green Bay News Roundup from 97.9 WGBW. Subscribe to this podcast on Spotify, Apple, or wherever you get your podcasts. And find more news anytime at WGBW.FM.